The Pedagogy 3.0 for me is analysis of my impact. By that, I've done lots of things in the classroom. Some seem very attractive, some seem very normal, but every time I measure the impact that I'm doing. And by that is by giving assessment. I've learned that when I give assessment to my children, in fact, I'm not evaluating their progress, I'm evaluating my impact of what I have put my kid in contact. So let's say I have done a big project on manipulating a different scale of measurement, and then after that I give an assessment, and then I see for which kid in my class this approach have worked, and then I've redo it in a different way, and then I measure it again. So with that feedback, I didn't know at the beginning. At the beginning, I thought that Pedagogy 2.0 would be something extraordinary with, you would enter my classroom and you will find me hitchhiking through the wall, and everybody would say, that's incredible, and I will go everywhere and say, do the Pedagogy 3.0 is really working for you. But as the way has went by, I believe that the more I read the feedback that I have as an effect of teaching, the more it's helped me take better decisions in the classroom. So this is the first thing. The second thing is having the kid being interested in their own progress. So by shifting the focus of the result through the progress of their result, then you have an engagement that most of the teachers don't know that it's possible to have in the classroom. So you have something that you put that the children will gonna engage themselves. You have a teacher that is very constantly focusing his pedagogical time in the classroom and improving learning. So all this together give you time. I've got maybe 2 months more than a normal teacher, not because I'm better, but because the kids are learning faster, and those 2 months give me access to whatever I want, computer, project, going deeper into some stuff that kids have problem learn, like improving writing, a story, like I like to say. I have time to teach because they learn faster and they are engaged without me pushing on them. So Pedagogy 3.0 is improving my teaching technique by data analysis that is happening in the classroom all the time. It's assessment. I didn't change anything. Every teaching that is going to a classroom expect kid to improve. That's a fact. I never met a teacher that said, today I'm gonna try to drop off my kid in my classroom. It's never happened. But we all use different way to reach that. And what have worked best for me is to build myself a tool that helping me following all those fluctuations of the kid in the classroom. So if a kid seems to go lower on results, then I need to change something about how I teach. I need to change something about the next exercise that I will give them. And this is what gives me the information that I needed to change something. Otherwise, it's just having something different than I have tried. And if I'm not following the fluctuation of my kids, I have big problem finishing my day and say, I believe today I've made an impact. Now with my tools, it helped me to say, today I've had an impact of 10 of my 20 children. So tomorrow I'm gonna target the other 10. I'm a very calm and peaceful guy, but what I want to translate is passion. Passion, lots of teachers are going down with their passion. They are passionate about teaching, and about 5 years, 6 years, 10 years later, the passion is kind of dimming. And I hate to see that, And my passion have dimmed too at some other point in my career. And the thing is, when you have a teacher that is passionate about yourself, about what he do in his personal life, and that he can bring that to the classroom, and he's passionate about progression, if you're passionate about progression, you won't have dimmer of all the rest of your teaching life, because you're always going to see some kid that is progressing. So what I want to share now is not how, as a teacher, I've bring the progression into children, but what I want to share is you can bring progression into a kid. It's happened all the time. Try to find yourself a way to see that, to tell it to children, to, hey, it's incredible what you have come to do. It's incredible for yourself, even if the kid is still somehow failing in the classroom. But when you do that to yourself and you do that to kid, the passion can come back if you have lost it. Lot of things, but I'm going to focus on three of them. The first one I have seen is how you organize the space in different schools. It's right now in the research, there's a search of having a beautiful school inside, beautiful school outside, and sometimes you just make beautiful, but you don't see the pedagogical beautifulness in it. By that I mean having room to collaborate, having a wall that you can open and then you can access the other classroom or the other teacher, or the kid could access the other teacher. It's not going through wall and then going through the corridor, and it's simpler. So the physical was a first strike, not a strike, but the first event. The second one was you cannot put teacher in those situations without helping them collaborate. And in one of those schools that I went, I'm not sure I'm gonna name it correctly, but I could feel the teacher collaboration. And this, for me, is very touching, because in Canada, and well, in Quebec, we don't have that mind frame. Almost all of the teachers do what they want in their classroom, and you can say, it's very great what you do, but we don't share that much. We're not working with that mind frame, which is a bad thing for us, I believe. So, and when you have environment friendly, and when you have collaboratively between the people, because the biggest asset in the school is not the kid, for me, is the teacher, and you have the teacher that is not going to go always good at collaborative, but they want to collaborate, then it's extraordinary. The third thing that I've seen in the school is the kindness of the kid. I have been in a situation on those schools where I have speak with the teacher for more than 10 minutes in their own classroom, and the classroom behavior almost stay calm and peaceful. You do that in Montreal, you speak with the teacher for 10 minutes inside their own classroom, something bad will happen. Not meaning that we are very stressed in Montreal, but just we need to control more the kid here. Something that you do here that is different, that the kids feel safe, feel that they are somehow accepted like they are, and that they don't need to push other kids in order to have attention. So this is something that I've really seen in the 3 schools that I visit, and they have very imprinted me with what you do here.